should have that hospitality. I should have known.
Josh was springing on me 5 minutes before you had practice.
Yeah, I know, bro. I love when I get to catch people off guard with that. I tell you what, though, right now we'll go ahead and take this time to get the coaches interview set up while we get Jason all hooked up and ready to go for this one. Yeah, we'll go to the coach interview. I caught up with the head coach of the Stover Bulldogs and asked Coach Green how his squad was looking in the contest. really not a fun guy. Coming out, little zone defense. Stover looking to enter offensive. My goodness, this is a frantic pace back and forth. Why is it the hands of it's going to slow it down now. Coach Reardon calling some things out, trying to settle his squad. Get a little movement back in this offense. Pocket steps up this time. Goldberg sticks it down on the right side. Shot blocked by Kinsey. That's great. Pass back to the corner. Quick release three. Rounding around. One ball. Diamond in one press from Lloyd. 6-0 Russellville. Gets it up, extra pass. They take the break, talk things over. We will as well. This is the KS95 mid-range jumper off the glass. Sean Campbell out there making the call.
Get something in there, work around, just get a basket.
Take her magic ball and dribble that was passing. Popping at the high post. Bauer at three. Doesn't want the shot. Goes to Vincent. Called for a screen. Reardon calling something from the bench. Vincent goes over back on the left side. Cochran sits ahead. Back to Vincent. Is the most open look she's had. Shot too strong. Hold it. Once again, Russellville wins one. The pass. It winds up back in the hands
most of the time here. We're going to get back.
Right now, the Lady Bulldogs just need to see a shot there. Second free say that 5 times fast. Still coming in for Power running point. Running a 2 high post set. Basically gets it on the left side of the free throw line. Step back out to Powers. Jumper is strong. There you go. By Stewart. Russellville good defense. Stewart's going to top the blocks. It's a little help finds the foul. Fouled on the layup attempt, not wind up on the floor. First free throw from Bauer. Single digits. And if you're snowboarding, it's something you have to do back here. Just chip away. Back to playing your game. Second free throw from Bauer. And 8 substitution for the Lady Bulldogs. That's coming in for the first time tonight. Was also being rolled. 15 points and 50 Minsky all the way to the basket. Gives it up. Rolling wants a 3 and and they force the turnover. Very rarely see a sophomore in the road. Checks in at 6. Got it. Says a lot about the players out there. It's like the fight. Hills at the top of the Mason back to the right. He gets the mid-range jumper. they did that in the second quarter. They just don't let the tanks go. Oldschlager to Volker. She tries to finish the three. He's back out to 17-9. It's over with 1 minute to play. Bauer sets up a Volker to rebound. Gets a hold play. He wasn't ready for it, but that's the recovery. We said we were going to do it. Top of the gets in Oldschlager. Ball around the outside, it's over. We're shooting out the three. Ball by Kinsky. Just play pick up. 30 seconds to the first quarter. You're still playing the open goal. You open the ball shot. Now Russellville in the same breath. Wait for the last shot. In the same breath as playing the coach. When you say wait for the last shot, if you're wide open in the basket, you're not telling him you're not taking it. Free throw line jumper up and strong. Called in by Bowers. Stover's got plenty of time to look for the team. There, Pinsky has it. 3 seconds on the clock. She squares up, fires up, three at the buzzer off the back line. We play 1 quarter. Just get in for the quarter. Russellville 7-9. Interesting discussions here on here. You never know what we're going to talk about. It was a momentum swing back and forth in the first quarter. As let's just call it what it is. Russellville was going to take this game runaway out of it. As Stover found himself with 12-0 goal to start the game. Stover rattled off a 9-0 run of their own to draw back to the 3. Russellville able to score strong, opening the lead back up to 8. It was nice just to see the Lady Bulldogs blew that 12-point lead and say, now we're going to survive this thing. And over there inside, who they got from the shooting foul, that looked like one of those where Quirrell was pushing the balls in the rest of his body. I think that's the hell Black checked into the game. What I really think happened, honestly, is turned back just to see the contract. Solve the 2 steps, but nonetheless, it's going to result in 2 free throws.
2:17 to go
in Gladstone Pro Coach Girls in the second quarter. We're discussing last names here. That last name is what I gotta ask, man, what grade? Well, then you've got Stover with the ball trailing by 11. Russellville wants to get out of rebound and steal, and that's been the song of the season so far. This one's the best struggle. Russellville wants to run all the way to the basket. Disney gets back and blocks the shot out of bounds. Also, good to see Ashley back out there. She took that stinger on the floor earlier, but haven't seen her back up and playing again. That's a tough kid. That's an athlete back out there. Russellville goes to the corner, tries a three. It's long and gets it close to the board. Takes some contact, floater, and first. Nice see the Ashley will place the board off the board. 22 out of the summer, skip pass. Three on the way, and it's another board for Vinci. 4:57 plays and left for Russellville lead. 3-point line jumper for Ashley on the back iron, won't go. By Russellville. We were rolling coming up the way through that. She tried to reach, and Whittle was not slowing down. He'll wound up on the floor. Just her first foul. Another three, they can line shooting. They got too strong offensive board for them. Put back on road. Second one for Russellville. Cochran breaks it up. It's tipped around. Lines up back against the Lady Indians. They want to is tough in this tournament. Hannah is just first free throw for Bauer is long. Power shot. Biggest shot in the stepped on the outbound line. We'll go ahead and take a break as well. You're listening to KS95.1.
Where did all those bathrooms come
Down to Rowland. She'll try another three, but short. Binsky kind of took that one off the back of the head. That's ahead of everyone. There's anything we can do about it. Binsky's not in that much Somebody's going to step up and get some shots to fall. Second free throw. No. Rebound called for an inadvertent buzzer. Yeah, Russellville had the offensive board when the buzzer went off, so I think the rest is going to But it's a steal. That's a good one. Volker, head of the pack, Nevaeh back defending Verbal. Stover with the ball. They win this range to 19. 2 minutes to go. Black with the pellet. Stole it. 17. Racing half the other way, but Stover gets back. Volker ahead of everybody. Volker's free throw up and good. Winner goes on to face Head of steam all the way to the rim. Foul 4. Next one. Only 45 seconds in the quarter. Don't mind too much. Also getting the play call from Coach Reardon. He attacks all the way to the rim, takes the contact. Go to the line for 2. So it does seem like he's showing he's led the scoring sheet. He gets the goal without intention. Russellville had a player ahead of him again, but didn't see it. They're going to slow down, I think, for the last shot. Top of the key, on defense. Kind of on the left side. Going to look. Russellville working around. 5 seconds to go. Volker with the ball. High post. Pass to the low post.
Crew. The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
Emmy's A boutique with a warm and welcoming atmosphere is a cute little boutique that carries something for everyone, from infants to adults. Emmy's has all new adult and baby clothes, purses, home decor, and new kitchen gadgets. Emmy's, a boutique, invites you to come out and check out their location at 111 West Jasper in Versailles. Emmy's, open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3.
It's not called a farm won't or a farm can't. It's the Case IH Farm All Series, and it's available now at Crown Power and Equipment. And instead of telling you that the Case IH Farm All can do baling, mowing, pulling, raking, and digging, we'll just give you the list of things it won't do. Ready? Nothing. Get your Case IH Farm All Series today at Crown Power and Equipment and find out why Can Do comes in red. Crown Power and Equipment. Passion, power, performance. Find a location near you at crown-power.com.
And we're back with the Hy-Vee halftime show as it is all Russellville in this one, 37-16. By the way, a quick update, special thanks to who is now our favorite Versailles Tiger, Fletcher Bias, as he went and got a score for us. In the other gym, Green Ridge leads the Versailles ladies 27-19 in that one at the half, so still a close game there. But this one, 37-16. I did not see this coming.
Not this. I expected a close game. I mean, we'll see what the second half brings. I don't want to speak too soon.
Their last matchup was a buzzer beater to win for Russellville, in which Stover had a 3-point lead with 8 seconds to go. But it seems pretty cut and dry what the difference in this game has been, and it's been the foot race that ensues after every shot.
Yeah, I mean, most of these 37 points have been scored in the paint on layups.
Mm-hmm. That's... So, Anders, if you're Coach Reardon, what are you telling your girls in the locker room right now?
I'm saying exactly what we were just talking about. It's not they're outworking you on offense and you just can't stay in front of them. They're just beating you back, plain and simple. That's all effort and hustle and pride. Like if I'm in the locker room, if coaches tune me out or not, I know what's going on. I know why we're losing. I'm taking some pride. I'm going to be the one to get back. Don't assume someone else is the one to get back. You be the one to get back and stop the break.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy because nobody's getting back. So there's no fingers to be pointed. It's just an effort thing. You're a good ball club. Go out there and act like it. Mm-hmm. Get back. Stop the ball. If they're going to score, make them earn it.
Exactly.
And then you got to find some offense somewhere. Somebody got to step up on that offensive end and start making some shots.
Yeah, I don't know where you go to for the offense. I think late in the quarter, you saw Ashland attacking a little bit more. They would spread out the defense of Russellville and then try to get Ashland to the rim, and I'd like to see that early on. Right now, once again, a 21-point lead. If you're Stover and you want to fight back in this thing, I think a realistic goal is try to get it down to 10 or less by the end of the third quarter. If you can chip away 11 points of this in the third quarter, I think you can be right back in this game.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's
gut check time for Stover. It's gut check time. Fourth floor, your tournament. What are you going to do?
And this can have huge implications going forward as well. If you can come back and fight back into this game, make it a single-digit game or whatever, it says a lot about what's going to happen later in the year when you face adversity. But it'll be interesting to see the adjustments made in the second half. And once again, looking ahead, coming up tomorrow night, pretty good game coming up. Winner goes to the championship, Versailles and Stover. And I love the fact that the Versailles and Stover boys are both here tonight. I've actually seen a bunch of them hanging out.
Hanging out together.
Which I really think makes tomorrow's game even more intriguing because it's like, once again, they know each other. They're laughing, having a good time. But, there's a little smack talk in there.
Oh, if this was 50 years ago, they'd be down at the railroad tracks fighting.
I'd much rather see them talking before a game personally, but
I don't know.
It's it's going to be a lot of fun.
I like drama, Colton. I like drama.
That's a 6 o'clock game tomorrow, I believe, right?
I think, yeah. 6 o'clock.
I was going to say, right. I've got paperwork in front of me. Surely you would think that I could look that up and figure it out. But yes, that will be a great matchup tomorrow. And as I look at the bracket, yes, indeed, that is 6 o'clock right here at the Dome. That'll be followed by Holcamp facing off with Boonville for the right to go to that championship. That'll also be a barn burner of a game.
Yeah.
Holcamp looked pretty good, and they had to make a comeback on Knob Noster.
Boy, that was something, wasn't it? I mean, they were down, 15 points for a majority of that thing?
They were.
You look up, and all of a sudden, it's the other way.
Well, you get back 6'5" Gentry Diekman, and it makes a big difference in your squad.
Yeah, they look a lot better with him in there.
Not to mention Coach Shear. That dude, he is never going to be out of any games the way he coaches. His kids, I truly believe if he told his kids, hey, opening play, I need you to go run through that wall right there, somebody's trying to run through that wall.
Sure. He's a good motivator. It's why he coaches a lot of things. A lot of kids respond to him.
Stover's still in the locker room. Anders, from your history, did the length of time you spent in the locker room at half tell you the attitude of the coach and how he felt about your performance?
Exactly. That's what it is.
He's got a lot more things to point out when you're not playing quite as well.
See if there's any paint left on the walls in there. You might have screamed it all off.
Well, we'll see how the girls come out in the second half and how aggressive Stover looks on this opening possession. But before we get to it, we'll take a break. About 3 minutes left till the third quarter gets underway. This is the Hy-Vee Halftime Show. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
SNS Auto and Cycle in Stover does everything. Full service, diagnostic, maintenance, and auto repair. From tires to turn signals, bumper to bumper. SNS Auto and Cycle has all the latest and most up-to-date diagnostic equipment to be sure to find the problem instead of just throwing parts at it. Stop by SNS Auto and Cycle on Elm Street in Stover and talk shop with the guys, or call 573-377-4731 to schedule an appointment. SNS Auto and Cycle, Missouri best winner 4 years in a row.
From the snap of the ball to the last play of the game, Danner Roofing and Construction specializes in commercial and residential roofing. Danner Roofing and Construction works hard all 4 quarters and completes every job from start to finish with no money down. No time is wasted on the clock, and the seasoned pros bring home the win every time. When your home or business is ready for a roof or repair, depend on Danner Roofing and Construction. 4 generations of roofing experience and the team to get the job done before the whistle blows. Look them up online and Facebook.
And we're back here with the Hy-Vee Halftime Show. By the way, my apologies. If you tried to listen to the stream earlier or watch the stream and you noticed that all you could hear was gym noise, it's because I have no technological abilities whatsoever. And we had our last game, we weren't on the radio. We were just on MoSportsZone. It has to be a different setup, and I may or may not have forgot to change something. And needless to say, if you still feel like watching the game, guess what? It's the audio is actually back where it's supposed to be. So my apologies. I'm really, really bad at computers. I'd like to tell you I'm going to get better, but all that I managed to do is I keep finding new things that I can break. It's pretty impressive. So, Anders, I know that you're flying out in the morning, heading back to Wisconsin. What part of Wisconsin are you from?
The La Crosse area.
The La Crosse area.
Isn't that all of Wisconsin?
I thought that was a sport.
It is, actually.
What's the hockey part? What's the lacrosse part?
Yeah, we're right on the border of Minnesota, so we're right on that line.
Okay.
Way southwest of Wisconsin.
I mean, this is going to sound like the most Midwest question. Is it much different up there as far as weather patterns and, even just like the layout of the land? Like, I feel like when I drive across Kansas, I don't see a hill or a tree for 50 miles at a time, but is it similar structure to the Ozarks at all?
We got some bluffs. We got some bluffs and hills, especially in my area. We're in like the area that I live in is the most in Wisconsin, so I'm used to that. But up north in Wisconsin is pretty similar to here. Other than the snow, we got a lot more snow.
Well, you guys can keep the snow. I say that. I spent some time up in Maine, and when I was up there, they talked about the amount of snow they get, but they didn't seem to get the mixed with ice that we get down here that causes so many problems. It's that freezing rain that does us.
That'll get you.
Oh, well, we're about ready to get the third quarter underway. The Polylift Boat Lift third quarter here on this Danner Roofing presentation of KS95 Sports. See if Stover's got a run in them. And instead, the opening basket is Volkert off the inbounds.
Not the way you want to start if you're Stover now.
No, not at all. I think there was a little confusion from the Stover ladies. Pinsky steps out, fires a three. Nothing there for her, though. 39-16 the lead here in the third. Back on offense, Russellville tries a corner three. One of the big rules of basketball, you never foul a jump shooter. Pinsky just a little too overzealous on that closeout, caught her on the arm.
That's going to be what? That was a three, right?
That was a three.
Three of them, right?
Yeah, so that will be 3 free throws coming up. As I moved things around and lost my page, it's 3 free throws for Schroer. She hits the first one. 40-16, a 24-point lead. Second free throw halfway down rattles out. Brooklyn Black tried to get the rebound, but they aren't going to let you have that just yet. Third free throw up and long as well. Offensive board, but it's stolen. It was tipped away by Brown and controlled by Black. Bauer attacking on the right side, takes some contact, forces the shot up, won't go. Rebound fought for between Volkert and Reese Brown. Volkert wins that battle. Russellville still wants to run. Penske did a good job getting back and taking away the middle of the floor. Russellville going to the low block, little right-handed shot up off the glass and in.
That's a pretty shot.
That's Stewart with the bucket. 42-16. High post to Brown, out to Penske. She steps into a three and knocks it down. And a timeout called by the Russellville bench.
Stover, called out by Stover.
Oh, Stover.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I saw Sean look over at that. Huh. Well, we'll hold it here. Some teams do that. Sometimes when you have a big swing, you don't want to let it become too much. But Coach Reardon wanted to talk about something with his girls real quick as they find themselves in a 23-point hole with 7 minutes to go in the poly-lift boat lift third quarter. They broke the huddle just to reform the huddle.
Yeah. I'm confused.
Saw the schedule came out for the NFL for this weekend. Chiefs get another 3:25 game with the Chargers. I'm pretty certain they're going to let the starters play like the first possession just so Travis Kelce can go get 16 receiving yards. So he'll have 1,000 for his 8th consecutive season.
I don't know if I got enough heartbeats left in my body to watch the Chiefs, man.
I'm telling you, get ready. There's a Super Bowl run coming.
Oh, yeah, they all got tickets to go sit in the booth or something?
Nah, man, they're going to pull it off. They're getting it figured out late. Rule number 1 is you don't throw it to Marquez.
And your best offensive option is now on that team, the kicker.
Hey, now, Isaiah Pacheco had a very good game. Thank you very much. And Rasheed Rice had 127 in his own right. Russellville on the attack. Extra step shot blocked by Bauer. I never thought I would say those words. Bauer on the attack, gets to the free throw line, gives it up to Reese Brown. Top of the key, Brooklyn Black had a look. She'll attack right hand off the glass. Her runner won't go. Out of bounds, ball back to Russellville.
I don't know, Colton. The emotional roller coaster of the Chiefs is what I'm just ready to get off of. Listen,
I mean, is it better than the years when the roller coaster only had the low points?
It's better than the 80s, I'll say that. They were awful back then.
Volkert wants a three, and got it. That girl can play.
She can play, man.
45-19. It's all Russellville in this one. Bauer on the point. To Brooklyn Black. Out to Brown. Over to Bauer. Little space, doesn't want the shot. Gets Cochran on the cut, and Cochran pulled her head to look for the shot, and the dribble kept going.
It just seems like everything that can go wrong is going wrong for Stover.
Sometimes when it's not your night, it's not your night.
No, it happens.
Corner three from Russellville. You don't see that very often. That's a one-handed three-point shot.
Yeah.
Bauer outrunning. Has her pass stolen. So Russellville, 26-point lead with 5:50 to go here in this third quarter. Volkert to the corner. Getting the ball inside, forcing the shot up and in. Hallie Stewart with the left hand.
Nice ball movement.
I got to say, I'm actually very impressed with Russellville here tonight. They came in with a game plan, and they have stuck with the game plan, and they have executed it very well. But I will say Russellville looking like they're going to move on to the championship game, barring a 28-point comeback from Stover. As on the long inbounds, it finds Bauer. She'll attack mid-range. Jumper won't go. Ball goes out of bounds back to the Lady Indians. Russellville's going to have a task ahead of them. Those Boonville girls look solid.
Yeah. They're a pretty good ball team.
To be fair, I think Boonville has a pretty good ball team every other year. On the run out again, a good job by Cochran getting back to stop Volkert on the run out. However, Russellville keeps it alive. Good ball movement, getting the ball to the low block, shot up and in. This one goes to Bassnet.
It'll be interesting because that's exactly what Boonville is looking to do too, is run. So that might be a fun matchup.
I'm going to laugh when it's the slowest game of the season, only half-court offense.
8-10 final score.
Bauer attacks the basket, goes through some contact. Shot is long, hauled in by Volkert, nearly restolen. But out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lady Indians. Into the game, Mia Rowland, Helen Black. Looks like Sidebottom going to make her first appearance. .40 to go in this poly-lift boat lift third quarter. Going to the low block, and a good job by Rowland to tie it up and force the jump ball as Stewart was going for a little spin move, put the ball over her head, and Roland said, I'll grab that.
He's already down there looking for that 3.
The emotional roller coaster of the Chiefs has been a lot. I mean, it could be tougher. Like, the roller coaster of being a Vikings fan is
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Anders.
We got the roller coaster, but we don't got the peak like you guys got.
And Roland wants a 3 off the rim. Won't go. Offensive board by side bottom. She puts it up and in. 49-21.
I was afraid Kansas City was looking at one of the most epic meltdowns in history, from where they started to where they almost finished.
Corner 3 up and good for Bassnett. I mean, here's the thing. If this is a down year and we still won the AFC West, I'm not too mad. Won the AFC West in 10 wins.
We're spoiled now, Colt. You have to remember that. We're spoiled now.
Are we
We're
now?
all babies. We expect success at the highest levels every week.
Bauer attacks the basket, gets some contact, draws the foul. Or, excuse me, it's Pinsky will go to the line for 2. No, you're right. It is kind of nice that now we're like, well, we didn't win the Super Bowl. It just was a terrible
season. Well, I remember the 80s. You had no hope. You had like 3-win seasons. And then I remember the 90s. We were always good, but we couldn't win a playoff game. And then the 2000s was what it was. It's just like you get here. Now we're spoiled. So.
Hold on now. The 2000s, 03, we probably had the best team in football with one of the best O-lines ever and still choked in the playoffs. And then we got really bad.
That's still too close to the 90s.
That's fair.
The Marty era. I love Marty, but, man, we couldn't win a playoff game.
Second free throw won't go for Pinsky, but she draws the charge. Russellville not thrilled about that call, but here's the thing. When you're up 29 points, you probably don't get that call. Stover with the ball.
Oh, boy.
The inbounds pass tipped out of bounds. Aggressive defense there being played by Schroer. I mean, they are face guarding Stover still with a 29-point lead. Like I said, I truly believe Russellville came with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, it seems like.
Yeah, I agree.
Pinsky, deep 3. It goes off the front iron. Side bottom, another offensive board. Poked loose, a fight for the ball, and Stover's going to maintain possession. Yeah, we got to the 2000 teens, and we were terrible again for a while.
I'm cringing over here hearing you guys talk about the roller coaster of the Chiefs. Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
I mean, it could be worse. Can you imagine having, like, the best wide receiver in the league multiple times and Hall of Fame quarterbacks along the way and still not winning? It'd just be terrible.
Well, the good news is
Sorry,
we have Taylor Swift now, so that ought to make
That's true. That's what changed everything.
Yeah.
The Taylor Swift
I'm
season.
happy about it.
Volkert on the attack goes through Helen Black, who draws the charge. I didn't mind it at first because Travis was putting up 100 yards and, balling out every time Taylor was there, but he doesn't anymore. So.
Yeah, once you start producing, man, we got to start rethinking that whole relationship.
Well, I need to find out who we need to get in there. Like, we try out like Selena Gomez next or somebody.
Stage a breakup or something so we can get him mad back to playing again.
3 from Roland, knocked down.
There she is.
Mia Roland has had a hot hand in this tournament. 52-25. 51-25. I'm really bad at math, I guess. Corner 3 from Russellville splashed in. Volkert with the answer.
Man, she's good.
It seems like every time Stover does anything offensively, Russellville has to answer.
Yeah.
Pinsky, top of the key, straight man defense from Russellville. Extra pass, short corner, Roland has it. But stolen, a little bit of a push off from Russellville. They don't care, play on. Quickly down the floor, scoop shot won't go. Pinsky pulls in the board. And, yeah, she tried to gather it for the full court heave and kind of bobbled the ball on the way up, took a few too many steps. That'll be a travel back to Russellville. 2:24 left in the polylift boat lift third quarter. 29-point Russellville advantage. Russellville run a little stack on the inbound, trying to get somebody on the way to the hole. They do so. The shot up and I guess fouled.
Is that a foul? Wow.
I don't know who fouled her, but okay. Bassnett will go to the line. Pinsky gets called for the foul. Bassnett going to try to push the lead to 30. Her first free throw off the iron won't fall. Makes you feel any better. Well, the Chiefs might be good now. We still have the Royals fans around here that have to deal with that.
I forgot about them poor souls.
Oh, lead stands at 30 with 2:15 to play. Yeah, imagine being the best team in baseball one year and then magically the worst team in baseball the next year.
Yeah.
Mid-range jumper won't go, but an offensive board kept alive by Helen Black. Her putback won't fall. She gets her own miss again. This time it goes. 55-27. A little under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And the press was causing some problems, so Russellville will burn the timeout. We might as well, too. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Looking for a realtor that gets the job done? Century 21 Landmark Realty is the place to call. They're an established real estate company and have been a trusted part of the community since 1974. They have qualified agents that'll help you get it sold, or they can help you find that dream home you're looking for. The agents at Century 21 Landmark Realty are no-pressure agents that listen to your needs. They specialize in all types of property, from residential, land, and farms to commercial and recreational properties. Century 21 Landmark Realty in Versailles at 378-4641.
And we're back. 1:54 to go in the third quarter. I've heard a lot of things, but somebody called the Taylor Swift of the Stover tournament might be the new one. Are you okay? I think you almost fell over. Our camera person's not okay. I don't know what's wrong with her exactly. 28 points is the lead for Russellville. Just under 2 minutes to go, as it looks like Russellville going to move on and face Boonville in the championship of this Stover tournament. Stover will play for third against Holden. I say that barring a pretty big comeback. Russellville going to work the ball around patiently on the outside. Stover really extending the pressure high. It's side bottom and rolling. We're doubling at the top of the key. Little high-low action, but side bottom with the steal. She's played well since checking in.
Yes, she has. Got a little energy to her.
So Stover with possession. I was trying to see Gabby Sidebottom's just a freshman. So anytime you can get a freshman in the game to play like this, that's huge.
Oh, yeah. Build for the future.
I mean, you've got Sidebottom out there as a freshman. You've got Roland out there as a sophomore. A lot of promise in future years. Helen Black in the corner, tries to go low to Roland, does so. Her shot partially blocked, no whistle, play on. Volker going to bring it up the floor. Sidebottom puts a trap on, but Volker, I mean, she can pass right over top of it. Volker, I mean, she may be 6 foot tall down there or more. It's hard to tell from the aerial view.
Yeah.
I know that girl in the last game from Boonville is like 6'4", though. But you don't see that a lot. Going to the low block, right-handed hook shot. All right.
She's got that down, man.
Hallie Stewart's got some post moves.
Yeah, she's got that down, man. She uses her body to protect the shot. That's awesome.
Pinsky on the point, 40 seconds to play, 30-point game. Roland thought about the three, but a quick closeout from Russellville. Sidebottom, skip pass to Black. She's got a mid-range jumper if she wants it. Stewart playing quite a ways off her, instead she'll go to the top of the key to Pinsky. Under 30. Pinsky sizing up her matchup, going one-on-one with Schroer. Tries to drive to the free throw line, gets the ball on her hip. Was it a reach foul? Was. You know, of all the weird things to be good at, Russellville always gets to that 3 and 4 foul mark in a quarter, but they're yet to hit 5.
Yeah. They know right when to stop.
My dad used to always joke, that was a jump ball anyways. But my dad used to always joke, you're given 5 fouls for a reason. I don't want you to foul out, but you can use 4 of those things if you want to. So Russellville with the ball, 15 seconds to go. They go to Volker on the block. Little hesitation move, and she gets the shot to fall. This squad is talented in the paint for sure.
Yes, they are.
59-27. Stover's got enough time to get a look if they hurry. Brooklyn Black needs to let it go. She fires it, and it won't fall. That's how the third quarter comes to an end. Russellville leads Stover 59-27. Fourth quarter coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
Family-owned Since 1915, Stover Milling Company is ready to serve you. As a Purina dealer, they specialize in feed and liquid feed. Stover Milling also offers custom beef cattle ration balancing. Spring is right around the corner, so ask about their buggy rental or spreader truck this fertilizer season. That's Stover Milling Company, located at 101 Maple Street in downtown Stover. Give them a call at 573-377-2611. Stover Milling Company, ready to serve you today.
Do want to show a little love to all the sponsors here in Stover. It's great that every year during the Stover tournament, it's the same thing. Businesses are always eager and excited to support their Bulldogs, and it's really great to see from a town that gets behind their school and their athletes so much, especially around tournament time. So special thanks to all the Stover sponsors that jumped on to show their support for their Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. With that said, a bit of a platoon swap. Stover's got some new faces out there. Long three from Volkert won't go. Tie up on the rebound. Jump ball going to be called. Possession arrow will favor Stover. In there on the fight for the rebound for the Lady Bulldogs was Casey Dills. So out there right now, it's Dills, Conklin, Brooklyn Black, Reese Brown, and I forgot somebody. Oh, Callie Cochran. They tried to go to the post to Cochran as she was battling with Volkert. Volkert went over the back. I'm trying to see her standing next to somebody who I've got a rough idea of their height. I don't know if Volkert's 6 foot, but she's pretty close. She's not.
She's taller than everybody else by a little bit out there.
Yeah, I mean, Callie, I feel like is 5'8", at least. And she's got a good bit on Callie, so she may be 6 foot tall. Conklin gives it up to Brooklyn Black. Shot fake. Gets to the free throw line. Tries to go low. The ball is stolen. Russellville once again wants to get out and run, but they're actually going to slow it down this time. Set it up with Volkert. 32-point lead. I don't know how much longer you'll see Volkert in the game. Working around the outside. They go to the block. Skip pass. That's a long two from Russellville. Won't fall, but Reese Brown pulls it in. It's tipped out of bounds and will stay with the Bulldogs. So looking at the bracket here, Stover once again is going to move on to the third place game. That will be played Saturday at noon, I believe, here in the Dome. And I'm going to have to check how that goes. I want to say there's a Mizzou conflict, but I could be wrong. On the other end, the shot won't fall for Stover, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Reese Brown. Yeah, I need to look at that. I think Mizzou may play, but I don't remember what time exactly they play. Could be 1:30.
I don't remember hearing what they have on Saturday.
I don't know either. Because the boys' championship's at 4:30, and the boys' third place game is at 1:30. I don't know. We'll figure that out later in the week. Russellville back on offense, and I guess my prediction was right as Volkert's night has come to an end as she's subbed out after an impressive performance. But on the drive, forcing the shot up and drawing the foul for Russellville was Audra Whittles.
Georgia at Missouri, 12 p.m. Saturday.
12 p.m., so that means pregame. Okay, pregame will be 11:30. So, yeah, that game's probably just going to be on MoSportsZone.com then because we'll have to have Mizzou on the air. First free throw up and good for Whittles. Turns out those contractual obligations are pretty solid.
Yeah. Got a lot of wiggle room in those things.
No. Second free throw up and good as well.
Who made those?
Oh, those were made by Audra Whittles.
I forgot what I was doing here.
Reese Brown on the attack. Drawing some contact on her way to the basket. Foul on the floor, though. This quarter going to take about 4 minutes and 35 more seconds, as it is a 34-point lead, so the clock will not stop. A deep inbounds pass to Conklin. She has the ball poked away, but before the Russellville player could gather it, they stepped on the line. Ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Helen Black going to check back into the game. She comes in for Dills, who I think may have rolled an ankle down there in that last possession.
Yeah, she's hurting a little bit. It looks like an ankle.
You get a whole cluster of people together under the basket, it's real easy to come down on someone's foot. Because those things take forever to heal, too. Black tries a turnaround jumper on the block. It won't go. Fight for the rebound results in a Reese Brown foul.
Reese Brown can get a little physical when she wants to, can't she?
Kind of put her hands up at the end like, what, I can't tackle people now? Come on.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about lacrosse since we talked about it earlier. Is that the one with a stick?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's got a net on the end of it.
Stick in the net, and it like
It looks so difficult. Conklin with a steal. Nevaeh out ahead of the pack off the left side, up and in.
Now, field hockey, they just smack it around like hockey, right? They don't.
Yeah.
That's how that was.
With like a ball, I think. No, I've never played lacrosse, but it definitely intrigues me. I definitely want to try it out.
I like it. I like watching.
So some new faces for Stover coming into the game. Out there we've got Mateo Walker. See side bottom back out there. Kennedy Worthley in the game with Helen Black and Bailey Cooper. I think I'm saying that right.
Sure.
Left-handed shot for Russellville, up and good. On the block, that was Claire Eichhoff. That's always been the most confusing thing to me. If you go to Cole Camp especially, there's a lot of Eichhoffs. I'm related to 99% of them, I feel like. But there's also Eichhoffs. It's just like one letter difference. Helen Black can't get the shot to go, gets her own miss, and she's fouled on the putback, will go to the line for 2. And I'm not positive, but I think they're all German last names.
I would probably say so.
That reminds me, Jason, before the day is done, I've got to have you point some people out to me. We saw that picture you posted on Facebook, and JT actually sent it to me of all those.
Which one's that?
The young basketball team.
Oh, yeah, I'd have to see it to remember exactly which one.
We played the game of figure out who's Heath Murdoch, who's Jamie Williams, some of those, and
Yeah.
I think I got them all wrong.
I'm the guy with a cool mullet.
Free throw won't go for Black. 63-29 the lead. Russellville getting back quickly, thinking about the three, but instead going to the block. Turnaround jumper, left hand won't go. Board pulled in, strong rebound by Bailey Cooper. Side bottom on the point. So the high post, little two-man game, winds up back to side bottom. They were looking for the block, but it's not there. Worthley has it. Cooper on the right side. Trying to post up Helen Black low. Worthley now to side bottom. The pass stolen by Russellville. Ball still on the floor, though. Somebody's got to pick it up, and finally it's picked up by Whittles. She wants to run. Little underhand shovel pass to the short corner. Shot won't go. Offensive board controlled by the Lady Indians. It's Eichhoff once again mixing it up down low. Whittles shot fake, thought about the drive, but instead she pulled out to the top of the key. Works the ball around, 3 on the way, goes off the iron, tipped around, still controlled by Russellville. Offensive board, Jenkins. Shepery tries a 3, won't go. Another rebound by Cooper. We've got under a minute to play. Como Connect fourth quarter. Pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Substitution for Russellville. Whittles' night will come to an end. She had a very nice game as well. And Jenna Schulte will replace her on the floor. Inbounds to side bottom. She attacks. Kind of knocked off the ball. Has to give the pass up, and it finds its way back to side bottom. Over to Worthley. Kennedy Worthley tries a deep 2. Nearly banks it in. Offensive board kept alive. Putback won't go. Tipped out of bounds. No, it stays in bounds. Controlled by Russellville.
Look at that. They're still running on one of the last possessions of the game.
Still going, man.
All the way to the rim for that matter. Shot won't go, but the putback up and good for Eichhoff. Yeah, when your second and third stringers run the same way the starters do, you can tell what the MO of this team is. Low block, Black tries to get the shot off for the buzzer, and she banks it in. Tough night for the Lady Bulldogs. Russellville advances to the championship of the Stover tournament. They will meet Boonville. Stover will move on to the third place game, where they will face Holden Saturday at noon. 65-31 the final in this one. Post-game show coming up in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Hey guys, Colton Taylor here. When it comes to my hair and beard, there's only one man that I trust, and that's Barbering by Brock in Stover. Whether you're after a straight shave, quick trim, or a full-blown haircut, Brock's the guy to go see. Located right off Highway 52 in Stover, next to Vera Cruz Jr. You can give him a call at 573-539-5113, and be sure to follow him on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. That's Barbering by Brock in Stover.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Home has been a part of Versailles. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the community change. But one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping Versailles schools a source of pride for the community, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
It's been 4 days since I was last able to access Como Connect's sweet, sweet, blazing fast internet. I've been banished by my parents for playing online video games past this fictional time they call curfew, a law I don't remember seeing in the fine print of the household rules. I'm doomed to live without Como's accolade-receiving internet, but you don't have to share my horrid fate. Call to sign up for Como Connect's glorious internet by calling 844-99-FIBER. Or go to ComoConnect.com.
You're just grounded. It's not the end of the world.
Agree to disagree.
A tough night for the Stover ladies as they fall short in this battle with Russellville, who, you got to give credit where credit is due. The Russellville ladies came out with the intent of how they wanted to play, and they executed from the get-go.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. That was just a complete victory from the opening tip to the final buzzer. Anytime Stover made a run, Russellville had an answer. Anytime they hit a three, Russellville hit a three. I mean, what can you say? And most of them Russellville points were layups. So
it was a tough matchup for sure. Just from the Stover side, who led the way in scoring for the Stover ladies tonight?
For the Stover ladies, we have Penske leading the way. She had 9, and those were all tough. I mean, there was no easy ones for her. They were all tough. Mia Rowland actually came in. Your second off the bench as the second scorer with 6. And we have Helen Black with 4, Annie Bauer with 3, and a whole host. We have Gabby Sidebottom, Nevaeh Conklin, Brooklyn Black, and Casey Dills all with 2 points apiece.
Well, if you want to take a positive from this, just in my personal opinion,
got a lot of young kids on there that scored.
That's what I was about to say. The youth is really showing through, and at the end of the day, yes, winning the Stover tournament would have been great. However, you can still come away with a third-place trophy, and I'm pretty certain if you ask Coach Reardon, Coach Moon, or any of the players on this squad, you have the choice. You either get the Stover tournament trophy or you get a district championship. Which one do you want? At the end of the day, the district title is more important, and as long as you improve in some way, shape, or form to get ready for districts, it can still be a victory.
Yeah, playing that Russellville team, that's a good play. That's good for Stover for down the road. And, I just have the mentality, I'm not losing. I either win or I learn. Yeah, and I think Stover, they learned a lot tonight.
Well, we'll see what happens going forward. Anders, I know you got to fly out in the morning, but it's been a lot of fun having you around. And just curious, from your perspective, what did you see out of these Stover girls? And going forward, what do you think they need to work on?
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun to join in a couple streams. I'll be listening in on Saturday, watching some of those games. I'd say for Stover, for this one, it's you can get the taste out of your mouth, still get a third-place trophy. It was a tough one. You came in, you almost had the win last time, and you lost by 1. So you're thinking, all right, we're neck and neck with this team. But that doesn't mean you can show up and you can coast to it to be a competitive game. You still got to show up. You got to work every play. And Russellville came out and showed that they were ready for that from the jump. They got out to a 10-0 lead right away, and the game started how it ended, with a fast break layup. So as much as it didn't go for Stover and things didn't go so well, you got to give a lot of credit to Russellville here. They were putting in the work there, and they showed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, like I said, Stover just got to shake off the loss and get ready for Holden on Saturday. And once again, we'll have coverage of that at MoSportsZone.com. And we will be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, as it is Versailles and Stover for the right to go on to the championship of the 68th annual Stover tournament. Well, once again, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And thanks to Mark back at the studio. He's Sunshine. He's Jason. This has been another presentation at KS95 Sports. Good night.
You've been listening to coverage of the Stover boys.